Yo guys, Blossom is back. I got a really special Hot Wheel video for you guys today. Circuit Legends in the car culture set for Dash K. We're starting off the Ferrari 499p, and as you can see right at the back of the card, there's a Ferrari official licensed product sticker. You will not see this on any other card, only in this one because, you know, Ferrari, they gotta be special, right? Anyway, what a beautiful casting. I saw this for the first time on Lamley's YouTube channel. He was interviewing Ron, and Ron, by the way, such a freaking legend. He has brought Hot Wheels Premium to a whole new level. The small little details on this is absolutely phenomenal. One of my favorite new premium castings to date. He did say that this was one of the most expensive premium, you know, die cast castings he had to work on ever because of all the little intricate details and parts that they had to manufacture for this. And as you can see, looking just a zoomed in shot at the front fender, look at the cutouts of that. You can see the wheel, right? Which I think is just absolutely fantastic. All the little licensing they have, you know, acquired, like Richard Mille and Cheel, you know, and Santander. Really impressive. This is a really highly detailed model, especially when we talk about Hot Wheels diecast and, you know, premium diecast, and I'm really just astonished by how well this turned out. This might be a bit of a hot take, but I do prefer this over the Chase version, mainly because it's just more accurate, right? The livery's there and it's iconic, it's great. But yeah, that's the 499p starting us off the set. Moving on now, got the Pandem BRZ. Again, we're going to bring this up on the turntable shortly, but as you can see at the back of the card, there is no Ferrari sticker, right? That official product sticker you will only find on the Ferrari card, which is also a nice little intricate detail. Here's the car on the turntable. One thing I love is the intercooler, right? They also detailed the intercooler with the Greddy logo. Obviously Pandem, Greddy, they are basically the same thing, different names depending on what country they're based in. It's a pretty cool casting as well, this going premium. I'm not sure if this was the one that started. No, this was not the GR, that was a GR86. This is a BRZ, right? There it is. So this was not something that has gone from basic to premium. I think the last time I saw a casting like this was many moons ago. So yeah, I got a small little chip on my hood over there, which is a little bit unfortunate, but everything else about the car is just absolutely great. I love that www.kyoto.com detail as well. But yeah, this is the Subaru BRZ Pandem. This does remind me of another Pandem car that we acquired recently last year, Modern Classics, right? The Pandem R32, and there was also the R33 with the Greddy livery. So these two cars would go pretty nicely together. But yeah, this was a pretty cool car in the set. I do believe a lot of JDM enthusiasts will probably enjoy that one. Well, here we have another one. It is the Ford Mustang RTR spec. Now, this is probably my least favorite car of the entire set, and that was mainly because I love the Ford Mustang RTR, but I kind of like it, you know, if it's more clean. That being said, although this is my least favorite, I completely respect this. The amount of detail in this car, it's a full body tempo, right? Everywhere, front, back, you know, the sides, everything about it is so intricately designed. I do love the tires, especially the rear rims, which I do think are incredibly unique. The colors absolutely pop as well, and I do like the casting. It's just that I would prefer the model in a more clean livery, but I get it. It's Circuit Legends, right? So, you know, this is probably accurate to whatever it's based off. I don't know the that scene of car very well, but I do know this one very well. The Le Mans, right? Porsche 917K. This is phenomenal. I love the car and I love the livery. Again, we're talking race accurate livery, right? Le Mans livery, which I think is fantastic. Though I do have a little bit to say about this car. I'm not a huge fan of the casting. I know it's a brand new casting, but I feel like it could have been done a little bit better. I do want to make a video ranking all of Ron's, you know, castings, all of Ron's designs. I would say that this is probably one of the weaker ones. He's done a lot of good ones here, but I genuinely think that this car is just a little bit too squish, and it sits a little bit too high off the ground. I mean, this is a very low grounds clearance car, right? But I feel like there's a little bit too much clearance with this car. I feel like it sits a little bit too high off the ground. Also, the front of the car seems a little bit too compacted. You know, I feel like it should be a little bit longer. I'll probably put a reference image to what a 917 should look like. I think that this car just is a little bit too short, sits a little bit too high off the ground. That being said, I do appreciate that this is, you know, race accurate in terms of the livery. If I think of a Porsche 917, I wouldn't want it any other way. But we're gonna move on to another Porsche, 2 Porsches in the set, and this one is amazing. This is probably my favorite car of the set. This or the 499p. You ask me on any other day and I might give you a different answer. Today I'm feeling that this is my favorite. Some other days I might be telling you that the 499p is my favorite. This is the same casting that they used for the Rexy Roxy that came out in race day last year for Car Culture, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I'm looking forward to the day that we see an absolute clean version of this in Car Culture. I love this casting. It is absolutely gorgeous. This is the 992 Porsche 911 GT3R, and it is jaw-dropping. It has the Golf livery this time. As you can see when we zoom in over here, it's got a roll cage all in orange as well, carbon fiber details. It is missing that GT3R on the back though. I wish they could have added that. That would have been really nice. But that being said, small little nitpicks here and there. This is a casting that I can look at all day long. It is absolutely gorgeous. Porsche logo on the hood as well. Those carbon fiber details. It's gorgeous. I love this casting. I mean, the Rexy casting with the livery from Race Day is probably one of my absolute favorites. And as you can see, I'm a little biased. This is getting a little bit more time on the turntable compared to the other cars. I think that Mustang RTR had the least amount of time on the turntable, so I do apologize if you're a fan of that car. But this is probably my favorite. I mean, like I said, ask me any other day. But I've got a small little bonus coming up because we did look at all the 5 cars, but I did get the chase. So over here already in the protector case, I don't know what brand this is. My friend got this for me on my birthday, and I do love this case. It's really really easy to assemble, really easy to take apart. But this is the chase version, the 499p. Obviously, you gotta look out for the box codes, right? Every single Car Culture -K premium box has a different code, and there is only one specific code that I know of that will get you this chase. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm gonna stay safe, wash your hands, and blossom out. Peace.